Hey, what's up guys? Rob here from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with another Blu-ray DVD update. A pretty massive one too. Got a lot of horror films to show you guys. I ordered a lot of them online. I only got 2 Blu-rays to show you. But a lot of these movies pretty much complete my series collection. If you guys have been enjoying my horror collection videos, I have a lot more coming, just to let you know, where I basically take a horror series and show you every single movie in that series. So a lot of these movies pretty much complete my series. So let's get started. First one I'm going to show you here came out Tuesday, and that is Hannibal. Now, I had no idea that this was a Kino Lorber release. I love Kino Lorber. I got a bunch of titles from Kino Lorber, and one of these days I'm going to do my complete collection. But yeah, Hannibal. I know they already had a Blu-ray of this before, but this is the newest release. And they also released it on 4K, but I got the Blu-ray because, well, it was much cheaper. But yeah, it's got a bunch of special features there. And like I said, Kino Lorber right there. I'm definitely going to do a review of this. So yeah, that's the first one, Hannibal on Blu-ray. The next one I got is Phantasm Ravager, which is the 5th film. Rest in peace, Angus Scrimm, the tall man. He will forever be the tall man. So yeah, now I have all the Phantasm films. I like Ravager. I know a lot of people didn't really care for it, but I actually like it. So that is the next one. Now we're going to get into the DVDs, and like I said, I have a lot. Here we have Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. This is the Artisan Entertainment DVD. It's got some special features. Candyman 3. Now, a lot of these, like I said, I got a lot of these to complete my collection because I'm a completist, which actually sounds stupid because I know some of these titles are actually not that good, but whatever. Here we have VHS Viral. This is the 3rd film in the VHS series, and it's my least favorite of all 3 of them. The second one is definitely my favorite. This one just had a weird wraparound story, and it was just weird overall. I didn't really care for the segments that much. But, yep. I got all these DVDs cheap, by the way. There was a sale going on, like 4 for $1. Next one I got is The Dentist 2. Brace yourself. Corbin Burnson. Like, I love the dentist movies. These are the films that pretty much made me afraid to go to the dentist, because after seeing what he does to their teeth and their mouth is just, yeah. It's got some special features. So yeah, The Dentist 2. The next one, Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist. This pretty much completes my Exorcist movies. I own them all now. It's been a while since I've seen this. I definitely need to rewatch this. Next one from Dimension Extreme is Pulse 3. I just recently got Pulse 1 and 2. It says you can't stop the invasion. The 3rd chapter to the fan favorite Pulse. I really like the first Pulse movie. The second and third one I just haven't seen in a while, so definitely need to revisit a lot of these. Here we have Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever. Unrated. Says this is Evil Dead 2 fueled by raging teenage hormones. How dare you compare this to Evil Dead 2? But Cabin Fever 2. And of course I had to get Cabin Fever Patient Zero, The Birth of Fear. This one has Sean Astin in it. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Here we have Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, Artisan. This comes with the DVD and CD, which is interesting. The CD soundtrack. I remember this movie just being horrible, but I definitely want to rewatch it. Here we have The Howling 3. Marsupials. Just when you thought it was safe to go down under. Can't believe I found this one as cheap as it was. I know The Howling 2 was very difficult to find. Here's a Wild Eye title that I come across. Countryside. I believe this is one of the newer ones. Welcome to the Great Outdoors, it says. It almost reminds me of Backcountry, but without bears. But yeah, Wild Eye. This is 2019, according to packaging. So yeah, Countryside. Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest 2. I have the first Laid to Rest, which I really like. And I remember liking this one too. Like I said, it's just been a while since I've seen it, so I definitely need to revisit Chrome Skull. Now, I am so glad that I found this. I couldn't believe I found it. Apt Pupil. I have been looking for this movie forever, and it's so hard to find. You can go online and pay outrageous prices for this, and a lot of them are imported. I believe the Blu-ray is, but it's hard to find a good DVD. This was actually sealed. I got this for $10, sealed, brand new. And I thought that was an amazing deal, because this movie is kind of difficult to find. You can actually find it in a Stephen King collection where there's like 6 movies and this is included, but I wanted it by itself because most of those films in that collection I own already. But yeah, I've been wanting Apt Pupil for a long time, and finally I found it on DVD brand new. It's got some special features there. Pretty awesome. I know a lot of people in the horror community on YouTube, I've noticed in quite a few of their updates they've been getting Apt Pupil. I think Bronco Juggalo got it. And yeah, like it's just weird, but I found it finally. Here we have The Grudge 3. I've only seen this movie once, and it was a while ago, and I don't remember liking it too much, but like I said, I need to revisit it again. I actually liked The Grudge 2. I thought The Grudge 2 was very... In ways, I like The Grudge 2 more than the first movie. But yeah, The Grudge 3. Here we have The Craft, and I know they released this on... Scream Factory, but I paid 50 cents for this, and it's the special edition on DVD, so I really couldn't pass it up, especially since I don't own it. Thought, why not? One of these days I'll get the Scream Factory, but it's got special features on there. Fantastic movie. I love it. Here we have The Hollow with Nick Carter, Kevin Zegers, who I believe was in Frozen. It's directed by Adam Green. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, I might have seen this. I just can't remember. The Headless Horseman or whatever. Here we have The Ninth Gate. Johnny Depp. I know a lot of people don't care for this film. Roman Polanski. But I've only seen it once, and I remember just thinking it was okay. Again, I need to revisit it. But, yeah, The Ninth Gate. The rest of them I'm going to mention here are not horror related. Here we have a Clint Eastwood film, one of my favorites, Heartbreak Ridge. I remember watching this when I was really young. This is part of the Clint Eastwood collection, and it's a Snapcase DVD. It does have special features, and yeah, I really like this film a lot. And of course, you know, it's directed by Clint Eastwood, so he's an amazing director and actor. But now this was a cool double pack. I couldn't believe I found these movies. I remember watching these on VHS, and I found them on DVD in a double feature set. Romancing the Stone and the Jewel of the Nile, and it stars Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. The second one has Danny DeVito. Romancing the Stone. I remember watching it on VHS just a long time ago. I always liked it a lot. The Jewel of the Nile, I believe I only seen one time. It says special edition there, but it's, yeah, the double features from 20th Century Fox. Double feature 2 DVD set, which is pretty cool. Like, I've never seen this. This almost looks like something you would find at the Walmart dump bin. There's special features for the Jewel of the Nile, but for the Romancing the Stone, it just has the trailer. But yeah, I thought this was interesting. Definitely had to get this. Now, this is pretty cool too. This was wrapped in a rubber band, okay? And they sold it as one thing for $1.50 at Goodwill. And I couldn't pass it up because these editions are really, really awesome. And they are the Back to the Future DVD. Like, I think they're like special editions. But they got this really sleek looking black cover to them. The slip cover. And it's the same with the actual case. And they got a ton of special features. All new exclusives right here. And it says, experience the Universal Studios theme park attraction, including the lobby monitor and the pre-show footage from Back to the Future, the ride, which is in Universal Studios, which is actually no longer there. I remember riding it. I believe I rode it the year before they tore it down, or before a new ride went in there. I'm not sure if it's like the Simpsons ride or whatever is in there now. But yeah, they talk about the Back to the Future ride, and then it's a 2-disc set that includes a bunch of special features, which are actually, I believe, are on the Blu-ray as well. But yeah, this is it talks about, you know, Back to the Future the ride. So it was really cool to pick this up. So there's that one, and then of course the other ones so you got Back to the Future Part 2, and the same kind of, it's got the original cover arts, but it's in this like black sleek slip cover. Bonus features there, of course, and then you got Back to the Future Part 3. Man, these are awesome. But yeah, they were bundled. These things were bundled like this. Okay, so like they were bundled like this in a rubber band. Okay, and then they put one price tag on them, and I got it for $1.50, I believe. I say $1. I think it was $1.50. They put a sticker on the back, and they bundled it together. Now, there was one time they did that too with the Jaws movies on VHS. They put all the Jaws movies together and taped them, and they sold it for one price, and that's what they did here. So that was really, really awesome. But yeah, all 3 Back to the Future movies. On these high quality DVD editions with special features and stuff. And like I said, I already own these movies on Blu-ray. I actually have the limited edition Blu-ray set with the flux capacitor. But I don't know, these editions are just so cool. And I just couldn't pass it up for the price. So anyway, guys, yeah, this is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. like I said, pretty massive update. And stay tuned for more horror collection videos, because those are definitely coming up soon. And like I said, I have a lot of completed collections that I'm going to show off. And yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun doing those. So stay tuned for more content. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.